People say that you aren't your thoughts. I disagree. Stick around. I'm about to lay down some wisdom. But first, I want to talk about me. My voice dropped. And it did, okay? It did actually drop. But I have to practice using it. Okay, I am a gay man. I am a gay transgender man. I'm on testosterone. And a lot of people think that testosterone is like this magical thing that is going to just effortlessly make you look and sound like a cisgender man. Oh no, said the crow. Everything that I do is a work, girl. Okay, I work. I am a self-made man. Hi, you've reached Diversity Dream. My name is Mercutio, and on this channel, we lay down wisdom. We talk about intersectionality, marginalized identity, always from our own perspective, and I have so much to get into today. So, my voice dropped in physical reality, but before it could drop in reality, it needed to drop in my mind. Legit. So people say that you aren't your thoughts, or at least I've heard that. I've heard that from people. I've heard that from pop psychologists, right? And I understand where you would like to believe that. I mean, we all have intrusive thoughts. We all think things that don't align with our values. So in a way, it's very comforting, right, to hear that you aren't your thoughts. However, I want to get you to a place where you can own everything about your life, including your thoughts. So, sorry, not sorry, you are your thoughts. You are 100% your thoughts, okay? I want you to do this little thought game with me, okay? Look around. Everything around you in the physical realm was once a thought in a person's head, right? Literally nothing could exist here without thinking, conceiving of it first, giving birth to a concept, to an idea, to a picture of what you want in your mind. And it was the same with my voice. Before I could use a lower register in the physical world, I needed something to click in my mind. I needed to hear my voice in my mind. Now, I'm a work in progress, okay? My voice is gonna drop even more, both in reality and in my mind. I need it to drop in my mind first. I'm going to throw in a little sprinkle of magic today. Thinking, visualizing is the first step in manifestation. All right? That's wrapping it all up together. That's what I'm talking about. So I need to think about the image that I want to project in the world before I can actually be that man, right? So I want you to think about your thoughts and words and how important they are. Words define us. Words can label us, they can support us, they can destroy us. What is a spell but a set of words spoken with intention out loud? That's what a spell is. Every time you open your mouth to say something, you are sending your spells out into the physical realm. Recognize. I haven't been able to record because I've been dealing with a lot of dysphoria, right? My outside didn't match my inside. The image of the man that I am in my mind does not match my outer reality, and it causes me much pain and consternation. But I realized something. I realized that I need to fully integrate my inner being as the man that I want to see. So literally, I will spend time just laying in my bed with my eyes closed, telling myself, Mercutio, you are a man. Mercutio, it is okay for you to be a man, the man that you are. Mercutio, what the man that you are how does he speak? What would he say? How does he look? How does he act? How does he react, right? What are my thoughts looking like? Do I really believe that I am a man, or do I invalidate myself? Do I say invalidating things to myself all the time? If there's one word I could use to define the trans experience, it would be courage. If there was another word, I would say audacity. I am the man you see today, confident and able to speak to you and lay down this wisdom, able to confidently say that I am a gay man despite my outward appearance, because I have the audacity to be myself and to chase my dreams. But I had to visualize it first. I had to conceive of it in my brain first, and honestly, that was the hardest part. These mental blocks in your mind. This is why I want you to think about how you think, because the blocks in your mind are going to be your biggest blocks. Nobody's standing in front of me telling me that I can't be gay, that I can't be a man. Nobody is literally pushing me physically into womanhood, into cisgender space, etc., etc. Society tells me these things, and then I reinforce them by telling them to myself. No more. No more. I don't want to limit myself anymore, and I don't want you to limit yourself anymore. I am the man you see today, the self-made man, the genius, because I have the audacity. Because I claim it for myself. If you've made it this far into the video, the secret word is orange. Orange. So comment that in the comments and you will get a prize. But stay tuned, because the best part of this video is coming up next. I'm going to read to you all something that is important to me, something that I think is important to the trans community, something important to the LGBT community as a whole, something important to literally everyone and anyone who is marginalized in any way. Because if you are marginalized, you need to hear my message, and you need to hear what I'm about to read to you, and you need to link up with every other marginalized group. That's why we call ourselves Diversity Dream, and we don't just dream of diversity, we live it. The book I have for you today is Transgender Warriors by Leslie Feinberg. Leslie Feinberg, a non-binary trans masculine person, a pioneer of our community. And I'm just going to read you one page, okay? One page. And it's going to change your life. Because this passage is not just about trans people, LGBT people, it's about all marginalized people, and it's about why and how words matter. And maybe it'll explain why you matter as well. Okay, let's begin. It had never occurred to me to search history for answers to my questions. I didn't do well in history classes in school. Actually, that's an understatement. I could never make sense out of history. I couldn't remember whether Greece or Rome came first. The Middle Ages were a monolithic boulder I couldn't chip. I always got confused about who were allies during which war. I couldn't find myself in history. No one like me seemed to have ever existed, but I had to know why I was so hated for being different. What was the root cause of bigotry, and what was its driving force? Some people expect to find answers to questions like these in hollowed halls of learning. But I found what I was looking for on another path, by working in the factories and the political movement for justice. Looking back, I can see that growing up blue collar shaped my life and my consciousness in general, but it didn't automatically make me progressive. My parents instructed us not to be racist when we were kids because they thought it was wrong to teach children to hate. That was a good start, but it wasn't until I began working in the plants as a teenager that I really learned the function of institutionalized racism. I quickly understood the phrase, divide and conquer. Whenever a strike loomed, the foreman suddenly tried to cozy up to the white workers, advising us not to trust the African American, Latino, and Native workers. Don't count on the women either, they would whisper to the white men. They've got their husband's paycheck too. They won't stand with you. And the supervisors and their helpers hung out near the time clock as we all punched in, their voices rising on the epithets bulldagger and F-slur. Sometimes other workers told me the foreman had informed them that all Jews were rich bankers and industrialists responsible for the suffering of the working class. But I'd remind them every day, my coworkers, they labored alongside Jews like myself on the assembly line. And since when did the foreman care about our misery? It became clear to me that racism and anti-Semitism, like woman-hating and homophobia, were designed to keep us battling each other instead of fighting together to win real change. You've reached Diversity Dream. Thank you for making it this far. The video is about to be over, so please hold on. Please support me. Please visit my links. Go to my Ko-Fi. This is my job. This is what I do, okay? This is who I am. I am on literally every app, every day, sharing my experience and educating people. I also work with people one-on-one as a coach and mentor, as an instructor. And please reach out to me if you need my help. And let me know in the comments if this video impacted you today and how.